A storm is brewing in the hip-hop scene, and while everyone is fixated on Kendrick Lamar's bold insults and subtle wordplay, something much more ominous is unfolding behind the scenes. It's subtle, strategic, and immensely influential. While Kendrick is busy making headlines with his direct attacks, Drake has the full force of media and cultural sway on his side. The most unsettling aspect? No one is discussing it until now. Hello everyone, welcome to Celebrity Cookies. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment your thoughts about the video. I hope to see you in our next cookies. Let's get to the point. This isn't merely a rap feud. It's a battle of perception. In this realm, media serves as a tool for mass manipulation. Kendrick can release a diss track that ignites the internet for a couple of days, but Drake? He garners headlines, features on homepages, prominent playlist placements, and global promotions, all without lifting a finger. Now, before anyone jumps to call it a conspiracy, just take a look around. Observe the media outlets, the playlists, the major blogs. Whenever Drake does anything, it's treated as a cultural event. A random Instagram post from him gets more attention than Kendrick's entire promotional strategy. A casual release of a song snippet from Drake becomes a trending topic. Kendrick, on the other hand, needs to drop a whole blockbuster album just to spark a discussion. Even then, the headlines often redirect back to Drake. Why is that? Because the media is not impartial. It never has been. The media isn't designed to reward lyrical excellence or victories in battles. It's designed to drive engagement. And who generates more engagement than anyone else in hip-hop? Drake. He is the algorithm. He doesn't just follow trends. He sets them. The more his name is mentioned, the more clicks, views, and advertising revenue follow. The media relies on him. So when this feud began, the media made a quiet decision to protect their asset. Let's look at some examples. When Kendrick released his supposed diss or hinted at Drake through collaborations, how many articles explored Kendrick's brilliance in depth? A few. But how many turned the moment into a headline about Drake? Almost all of them. Kendrick disses Drake is a far more clickable story than Kendrick creates lyrical masterpiece. Drake's name adds weight to the story, even when he's not directly involved. When Kendrick featured on Like That, it sent shockwaves through the internet. But what did the media do? Instead of analyzing Kendrick's lyrics, they concentrated on Drake's response, or lack of it. Entire panels, podcasts, and articles began speculating, will Drake respond? What does this mean for Drake? Is Drake going to retaliate? They might not have noticed, but the media turned Kendrick's moment into a story about Drake. This isn't a coincidence. It's a demonstration of influence. While Kendrick earns respect from critics, Drake enjoys protection from the industry. There's a distinction here. Critics may analyze Kendrick's lyrics, but the system, an unseen network of platforms, executives, and media, supports Drake because he attracts attention like no one else. So why does the media support Drake so strongly? It's straightforward. He's a major source of revenue. His music is commercially viable. He plays the industry's game. He collaborates with top artists. He manages his public image to be drama-free and social media friendly. Drake builds connections rather than burning bridges. He's the artist who releases a song that crashes Spotify and conducts interviews that trend globally. He's the safe choice. In a landscape where controversy sells but relationships are paramount, Drake is the most valuable asset the media has ever had. In contrast, Kendrick poses a threat to the status quo. His work is critical, his tone is defiant, and his conflicts are intense. Kendrick isn't catering to algorithms. He's challenging them. This presents a dilemma for the media machine. While it acknowledges his talent, it doesn't profit from it like it does with Drake. Consider this. Even when Kendrick triumphs in lyrical battles, the system remains unchanged. Playlists don't shift. Instagram algorithms don't favor his content. Headlines still highlight the Drake response. Kendrick's powerful lyrics resonate in the streets, but Drake's silence influences the market. That's not just influence, it's control. For further evidence, observe how the media handles any scandal involving Drake. The coverage is always gentle, speculative, and protective. There's a cushion. When something occurs in Kendrick's realm, the coverage is sharp, analytical, and raw. Drake receives the benefit of the doubt, while Kendrick bears the burden of proof. This isn't coincidental. What does this imply for their rivalry? It suggests that Kendrick is waging a battle with his verses, whereas Drake is engaged in a conflict with systems. And systems don't suffer, they adapt. The brilliance lies in the fact that Drake doesn't need to respond with a diss track because the media has already done that for him. It has dominated the conversation, reshaped the narrative, and placed him back in the spotlight. We're not claiming Kendrick isn't exceptional. He's one of the most talented rappers ever. However, sheer talent doesn't guarantee victory in a battle of perceptions. Strategy does. And Drake's strategy has been one of quiet dominance. He allows the media to speak for him while he builds his empire. That's more intimidating than any verse Kendrick could write. At this moment, that power is represented by OVO chains and strategic moves in chess, while the rest are merely playing checkers. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.